Welcome, I'm so glad you're here, and if you're new, my name is Leisha. I'm working on fearing less and enjoying life. May just so happens to be Mental Health Awareness Month, so I'm continuing that theme today and chatting with you about workouts that help me the most when feeling anxious.
I miss lifting weights so much. I miss being at the gym and getting my usual weightlifting workout and my incline treadmill workout done. I feel like these exercises are great for the way that you want to look. And I don't doubt they're strengthening some of my ab muscles for sure. I don't doubt that, but I think just the best way to build strength ultimately is lifting weights. And honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to start pretty close to starting over. I'm not gonna be starting over when I go back to the gym, but I am interested to see how much my deadlift, my squat, my bench, like how much weight I have, I'll not be able to do. But I might still, because I'm doing these workouts, I might at least still be able to do something. So ultimately, you guys, I think that working out has been one of the biggest reasons why I am able to pull myself through having anxiety most days. I can really tell a difference if I don't work out for a really extended period of time, or if I'm just not really moving at all, then my mood and my anxious thoughts really start to take over a ton. And I'll have to go back and look. There was this quote that I saw on Twitter the other day that was really interesting. I couldn't agree more with it. But basically talking about how movement is just the antidote to depression and anxiety. Now, that's different for a lot of people, but for me, I just have generalized anxiety disorder. I will wake up, recently I've been waking up just feeling this huge weight on my chest for really no reason. I mean, I do worry, and stress about things in my job, and I also want to do really well on YouTube and stuff like that. And but I have not been in the gym like I was previously. And so the biggest thing that I will do, even just for 5 to 10 minutes, is go around the block and take a walk. I try to walk quickly at a fast pace. I usually feel I get some endorphins going. I usually feel like I can keep going when I come back to the house and sit back down at my desk to work. Or even in the morning, if in the morning, I showed you guys my morning routine video last week where I do some yoga, quick light yoga stretches in the morning. Even that is good for just a boost, but I really do have to make sure that I stay consistent with a more difficult workout, a more intense type of movement. So I wouldn't say that I am a huge fan of doing HIIT workouts. I think sometimes HIIT workouts can sort of spike your adrenaline too much. And I already sort of have that problem because I drink a lot of coffee. Really the best workout I could also do in the afternoon is typically when I like to work out, just to have that closure to my work day, and then I can kind of start getting into some of my YouTube stuff. I love this workout on the Alo Moves yoga app. Yoga is one of the most excellent things that you can do if you have anxiety. Yoga strengthens your body. It keeps your muscles flexible. It also works your mind. And if you're practicing in a yoga studio, it brings you a sense of community. So all of those things are really helpful for people that have a lot of anxious thoughts throughout the day, and even starting first thing when you wake up and go to bed at night too. I really miss going to a studio. I have not been going to a studio. For the past 2 years, I think it's been about 2 years. Ultimately, because I wanted to save some extra money in our budget. At the time, we were really wanting to buy a house, and so I wanted to cut a lot of things out that maybe weren't super necessities, and I was in therapy already at the time. So I felt like I was able to do that. But one of the first things that I'm going to do after all of this is over is I'm going to go back to a yoga studio at least once a week. You know, the Allo Moves yoga app is great though for just on the fly. And you can do yoga anywhere. You don't need a gym. You don't need to have a set of weights. I would love to also hear your thoughts on just like, you know, how much movement do you need to feel really good? Or are you trying to incorporate more movement into your daily and weekly routine? I now, like, I move every single day. I cannot go a day without getting some movement in, even if it's just a 15-minute walk. So I would love to hear what you guys think. I'm always interested to see what works for other people, and sometimes, you know, I do get into periods of time where I want to switch it up a little bit because I am the personality that gets bored kind of easily. So but yeah, like I really just wanted to share what I do for a workout, and what my routine is when I wake up not feeling great, because I think that we can all learn from each other so much along this topic. It's always great to have a connection with others when you are trying to improve yourself or struggling through something that's a challenge. Those 2 ab workouts were hard, yo.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Here are my other 2 videos from Mental Health Awareness Month so far, and you can join me next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern for a new one. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!